It's not all about the airs. Hi, Vicky Kelty here with another fluency tip to help keep your English speaking seriously fun. So, it might surprise you to know that airs are not my focus for learning French. I don't care. Sorry. Okay, that's not completely true. Obviously, I care. But I only care if it's hindering people understanding me. And yeah, I think that that's the main care that I have. So if somebody's not able to understand what I'm saying, then that error needs to be fixed by moi. And I'm cool with that. That makes sense to me. But what I like to do, this is my little secret for you. What I love to do more than anything else is just play around with the language. I I do basically what I did in high school. So when I was in high school, I used to send notes to my friend and my friend sent notes back to me. So we would send notes back and forth between classes in Spanish. Now, we were beginners in Spanish. It was our first year of Spanish. So we didn't know diddly squat about conjugating verbs or using different tenses, for example. But we got out our little Spanish dictionaries and we tried to write little letters to each other in between classes it was basically like speaking in a different code or sorry, in a different code, in a secret code. It was speaking in a different language, that's for sure. But probably if somebody who spoke Spanish well had read our notes, they'd be like, "What does this say? This is a secret code because I don't understand any of it." So, the point I'm trying to make is that we had so much fun doing that, that our goal at that time was simply to enjoy the language. And you know what? As a positive side effect, we ended up learning new things. Like we learned some different verbs, we learned nouns and adjectives, we learned all of these different things that we found in that dictionary just from playing around and not being concerned with being accurate, with being error free. So, what ends up happening a lot of times in my classes is that somebody will come to me with the notion that they want to rid themselves of every error that exists, which, is kind of a lofty notion to have because, well, nobody's perfect. So, getting rid of all of your errors is that's quite a challenge. And what ends up happening is that as we work together, they realize, that isn't the goal that they actually have. Their goal is simply to be able to communicate with somebody else, to express their ideas, which is the playing around with the language, and have the other person understand and respond back. So I invite you to go forth and play around with the language. Don't be concerned with errors, just be concerned with having a ton of fun. So, off with you. Bye now.